All right, crime scene mystery students who are attempting to write possibly their first small research paper. First, we want to take a deep breath and remain calm. Break this assignment down to usable chunks, and please, please, please do not get stressed out. Let's make it simple, and let's have fun. First and foremost, I have downloaded this in the tab number 5. This is a APA template for you to use. What we want to do is we want to fill out this title right here, follow the directions. If you're a person that you're investigating, you can put their title up here and just kind of follow what the little directions say. You want to fill out this information and make sure that you spell the instructor's name or the professor's name correctly. That's very important, even when you email them. Course title or number, you can just put on there Crime Scene Mysteries 1181. Don't forget your dates. Up here, in case it doesn't drop down from the very first page, you'll put the same title that you did up above on the first page. So this is going to be your title page that we talked about that you need. This is where your writing is going to start. Retype the title of your paper right here, leaving the title style, because you wanted to be able to have that the style and form of the APA. And again, this is an APA template. Everything's already structured. Once you start, you put your title in there and you hit enter, you'll see that it already indented where it needs to be. You cannot see my tools at the top of the screen, but I'm going to go to Format, Paragraph, and when I do that, you're going to see that APA format is going to have this type of setup. So anytime your template, for some reason, if you copy and paste some information in and it knocks things off format, then you can go back and reference this video and you can see that each paragraph is going to start with the first line indented to a 0.5. Okay, right here, first line. You're going to see these are zeros. Then you're going to see that the line spacing is going to be double, and that'll make your pages double spaced. So anytime that you're writing and they say APA format, this is what your format of your paragraphs will look like. Okay? And again, you go to, I know you can't see it, but if I wanted to check, you would go up to the top of the page. You're going to go to Format, and then right above where you can't see, it says Paragraph. And that's going to pull this up. Okay? So you will start typing, after you put your title here, you're going to start typing your homework right here. A lot of times we say just start writing. So you're going to put down your fresh thoughts, the things that you've researched, and you're just going to get after it. And then you can tidy up the words, the sentence structure, the grammar, and all that here in just a little bit. I asked for two pages fully written, which means this page needs to start up here and it needs to go down here. Then you're going to hit, when you run out of space, it's going to automatically have another page. It's going to slide in there. Okay, so I want 2 full pages of writing, double spaced, times Roman font, at 12 font. This right here is going to be your reference page. And I will put in the Blackboard some sites in order to develop your abilities to quick and easily as possible figure out how to do references in APA. You also want to cite those references within your writing that you're going to give me. And some of that will go through in class, and or I will put it on Blackboard for sure. But we will go into that a little bit in class as well. So this right here is the APA template. Let me go down here and get this. I don't want to make this video too long. This is your tab number 5. Okay, so you're going to go over here and hit tab 5. I know you can barely see it because the way the screen is. Here is the directions of what we're looking for. Again, break it down into usable chunks. Don't stress out, breathe, and just do one step at a time. Follow the directions, working through it. Okay, now this is on, I'm not going to spend too much time going over this because I want to show you some other things, but this is some information on how to correctly make sure that you're following directions. This Purdue is awesome. And don't forget, remember I told you we have a writing center in the library. You know, they'll also help guide you. Okay? Don't plagiarize. I know that in this case, we're going to research the facts. The facts are fine. Just don't go out and take someone else's paper as a whole. You know, make sure, but in this case, just the facts from your murder case is what you're going to have, not everything from someone else. Tease 20 questions. We asked y'all to use at least 10 of them. This will help build your, what do I look for? What do I search? Okay, for in our murder cases. So here's your 20 questions that, or 21 questions that you can use. But you got to at least use 10 of these, okay? So you kind of keep on the right track. Right here at the bottom is your APA template. All you have to do is click on it, and there it goes. It's going to go ahead and download right there for you. I already have it downloaded, but you would just hit the blue button and let it download. Once you do that, if it doesn't automatically open up, it should be right here. Okay? Anytime you don't know and you're kind of stressed or frustrated or you're kind of stuck, Google or YouTube it, you know, and ask your question, and you'll be amazed at what you're trying to what you want to cover. So if I'm over here and I'm looking for say Bonnie and Clyde, for instance, you know, I'm going to find Wikipedia. Make sure that you don't use that as reference because that's an open source. Anybody can go in there and change that, but you want to find some facts. One of the things we can do is go like this, PDF, or we could say case files, oops, PDF, or something like that. And what you'll find, look at that, FBI, awesome, okay? And right here is going to give us the actual case files from the Bonnie and Clyde case. And they have more than just Bonnie and Clyde, so you might research this website more and see if your person is on there. Right here is the court documentation from the actual law enforcement in the court. So this is what you want. Okay, so I'm going to go back. So whoever your person is, you know, you might put on their case file, PDF, and you'll find that that'll help take you right to the sources that you need. And, you know, it's kind of neat to look at some of the pictures and stuff like that. We want to have a couple of different resources in your paper. So if you want to use a newspaper clipping, you want to have an article, and you want to have a book, you know, just make sure you give us at least one or two factual places that where we know the data is correct. That way you're not going to get some kind of misinformation when you do your paperwork. So these are some pictures, but whoever you're looking for, you know, put that case, you know, files PDF. If you're looking for, say, like a research article, and we'll talk about this later, this is an awesome location to go find things for research, the Google Scholar. If we want to put citation, one of the things that I use is bibme.org, and there may be others that y'all can find that's more up to date or something like that. But you can put APA, you can put a website, a book, a video, or other. It'll help fill that out. And then once you do, it'll help you search for articles if that's what you're looking for on the topic. But it'll walk you through. So like if it's a book, it'll help you. You'll be able to go in here and put the top, you know, your book. Say Bonnie and what was the guy's name? Clyde. Let's see. Say that this was the book I was looking for. You would select it. You'd say final step. Say, yep, that's them. Here it is. Okay. Sometimes you might have to add information. There's probably easier citation machines out there. You're going to make sure it's in the right format. And then right here it is. It says copy and paste. I know I'm going through this kind of quick because I'm trying not to take too much time making this. But once you have that, you can go over there to your document. Where's my document? To your reference page, and you should be able to, there you go. Okay. And it should be in the right format. I'll have to check on that. It doesn't look correct. I'll have to show you that later. But you want to make sure that you get your information correctly on there. If you go back here, oops, wrong deal. Let me go back out to my search engine. You know, there's all kinds of different citation machines, and it's kind of up to you what you want to use. But go find one that fits your liking, and you'll be able to do that. Once you do that, what your ultimate goal is in all this is to learn how to format it yourself. Learn how to do the style and form after using these generators for just a little bit, because you want to be able to make sure there's no flaws when you're turning these things in. So let's go back to our deal, our homework. We're going to go to lesson 5. Okay, and here's your homework. Title page, which is on that template. At least 2 pages, okay, in length. And we want to make sure it's original writing. Now the facts are going to have to be typed in there, but just make sure you don't take someone's whole work. Okay, that's called plagiarism. We're double space, Times New Roman 12 font. Use 4 or more citations correlated to the references, all using APA 6th edition. Okay. Now I will show you on another little short video to how to do the citations and the references, and that way we'll correctly break that down in usable chunks of these videos. You want to make sure you have a reference page with 4 or more references. Save as a Microsoft Word document. Okay. You want to make sure your last name, first name, the name of the course. You know, it could be Morrow, Sean, Introduction to Criminal Justice, and then make sure you save it as a Word document so that I can grade it. You're responsible for these things. Use these tools. Okay. And I hope that helps. I will add and take away and manipulate some information to make sure that this is as easy as possible so that you can learn these tools, stress as low as possible, and that way you can move on and be successful. Thank you.